Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are listening to this, watching this. Got a cheeky little PSA submission here, around 40 cards. Some pretty unique ones, stuff you don't see every once in a while, so it's pretty nice to show off. Now, the grades on this, they're okay. I'm pretty happy. Most of the good cards I would consider being like, I wish those would have got the 10s, did get a 10, so I am pretty happy with this. These will probably be uploaded for sale later on in the week, so if you do see anything you want to buy here, and it's not on the website, just message me, and I'll see if we can do a deal. So we got this Arceus. It is from the set. This is kind of like the hardest one to get. It's not from a deck or anything. It's just actually from the set itself. It's really awesome. It's got the hollow pattern, and it's got that line thing. This is another one I'm really excited about. Soul Silver Reverses. Not that easy to get. Let's move this. Maybe up like that. There we go. Soul Silver Reverses. Definitely not easy to get. I didn't open this one from a pack, so I must have got this out of a collection somewhere. Maybe someone had it in a binder or something. So, you know, it's definitely awesome to get a card like this in PSA 10, considering how hard they are to get. And this isn't even like a misgrade or anything. This is actually just like an extremely clean Magikarp, so I'm really happy for that. We got a 9 on this Swampert. Let's see if we can find some flaws. As usual, I always like to show why cards got a 9, show why cards maybe shouldn't have got a 10. That last one's not as important, but this might help someone out there who is submitting cards who can't. It would be detrimental to them if they did get it like lots of 9s. But as far as I can see, I'm not really sure. I always do my best. The light on the camera might not reflect what I'm looking at, so yeah, I mean, it could be centering. That's probably the only thing. It's quite thin, and bottom border is quite thick. That might be the only thing. Oh, we got the same card. Maybe in the same condition. One on the left is definitely better centered. It could just be centering. Centering is one of the unknown things. I've never really cared about it, to be honest, because I don't think PSA is consistent at all with centering. I would never not send a card in gem mint condition, a very nice card. I would never not send a nice card because of centering. So you might see me get a lot of 9 off centers, but I just send them anyway because I think there's just a chance that they're going to get a 10 anyway. The Meiji promo, these are very hard to grade in 10s. Tiny bit of edger at the top there. Tiny bit of edger at the bottom. Oh, it's kind of sad. A lot of these have single digit pops. You won't see very many of them with 10s. Bit of edge chipping on the side there. Now, I don't think edge chipping like that will stop you from getting your 10, but yeah, if you can help it, I would not submit Meiji promos, because you will just get destroyed for whatever reason. They just don't like them. They're usually glossy. These ones are just normal cardstock. But I mean, these are still very nice cards. Yeah, I mean, these aren't getting 10s. I have no reason why. They must see something I didn't, or I can't, because obviously they see the card before it's in the case. Some more Meiji 9s. There's a lot of them. This one has a little bit of a dent in the middle there, so still can get a 9 with a card like that. It's good to see. Isn't that much damage at all, so. Now this one I can understand if it was hard to grade. This is glossy. You can see that glossy texture. This, you just breathe on it and it would get damaged. Now it has some bit of card, I wouldn't say card missing, but it's just like a printing defect. Let me, just there. So it's not really anything wrong with the card, as you see, like the gloss of the card still there. Oh, there's a little line right at the tip of my fingers. Oh, I mean, yeah, we could never know, because, you know, this card is so glossy. You put the light on it, my whole camera just goes crazy. So that's beautiful. I think in this surely has to be a very low pop 10. Another Arceus. How do you say it? Arceus? 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 I don't know. This one's got a line at the bottom. Look at that. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Crazy, right? It looks like a dent, a line dent. Still can get a 9 or something like that, you know? Don't believe the people that say, oh, you got a little bit of a dent or a bend. You do not deserve your 10. This one has edge wear on the... If we just focus up here, thank you. Oh, wow, what a terrible viewing experience. I'm doing my best. It's so hard to see. It's got edge wear on the bottom right. Other than that, it's most likely centering. You can see the bottom is so thick. You know, if you only want 10s, you just have to stay away from cards like that. I guess you just can't risk it. Cute little Blossom here. Reviving Legends. Oh. Oh, damn, that's nasty. Did I submit that? So, I feel like that's actually on the card. I don't think... You can see it there. It's like a line. It's a huge scratch that goes all the way down. It's about the length of my finger there. Oh, that is crazy. I really hope you can see that. Make sure you check your cards a little bit better than I did on this one. That's so hard to see, but yeah, no, 100%. That should not get a 10. That's perfectly fine. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. That's not easy to get. Meganium reverse foil. Probably in the same collection that Magikarp came from. That's a good one. Oh, these two are great. Oh, this one. These are so rare. I opened 2 boxes of Hard Gold and Soul Silver, and I didn't get either of these. So I don't even know how you get them. So you get the 9 on the right here. We got a little bit of edge chipping at the top there. Nothing too egregious. Let me check the card condition. Oh. Yeah. Maybe the edge chipping and centering is not that bad. Look at the way that card is. It's like, it looks like it's like textured almost. I've never looked at this card under the light. Do you see? See what I mean with like all the ink? It keeps breaking focus, but yeah, you see it. That's nuts. Looks awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure why the 9. It looks like just a little bit of edge at the top pushed it below. It is what it is, but this one, perfect. Now these are quite expensive, like $500, $600 in a 10. So, and I mean, I don't really argue prices. You know, other people decide them, but they are not easy to find. So, yeah, got a little Turtwig here. From the Turtwig half deck. Awesome little card. We're at 8 minutes already and I've shown like 10 cards. I'm sorry if this is too slow for you. Got a Meiji chocolate. Oh, another Arceus. Let's go. Someone recently bought all the ones of these that I had. Oh, we did get a 10 on a Blossom. Is there a big scratch on the back on this one? No, there's not. See what happens? You send the card without the scratches. You get rewarded. Oh. 9s on these. It's understandable. These, I honestly don't see a world where cards like this should even be able to get a 10 because they're just like so frail. And this one looks like it has some... That's just hair. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to tell like what scratches on this card or not because it could be on the surface. Could be on the case. It could just be on the inside of the case, but like touching. Just try not to submit these cards, honestly. Maybe that's a scratch there. Look out for stuff like that. Don't mess with the Shuck. The Shuck Man. Yen Mega. Oh wow, it's this card. This is crazy foil. Only the mega part of the Yen is not. But even the wings are foil. You got that nice beautiful swirl there. Oh, these are so clean. Oh baby. That's what I like to see. Delibird. And a 10. Politoed 10. Politoed 9. Wow. That's a clean 9. If I do say so myself. That is a very, very clean 9. Wowee. That would be a good buy. If you want a 10 condition card but in a 9 case, I'd probably just grab that Politoed. Yep, 10's really clean too. Ooh, play promo Ho-Oh EX. Oh, that's nice. Mint 9, these are not that easy to get 10s these days. Most likely a centering or a little bit of edgeway issue. Another Politoed. Let's move these over actually. Some more Meijis. I didn't get any 10 Meijis. I think I had a submission the other day where I got like maybe like 4 or 5. So you see this edge is a little bit folded upwards, a little bit of edge right along the bottom. Pretty sure these are all peeled out of somewhere. You have to like peel them out of a book. So that could just be the damage. And you don't know what they're seeing. They got loops. I'm pretty sure PSA uses loops. And they look at the edges and everything. And they should be doing it a little bit more professionally than I am with just a camera and a light. So, oh, a little bit of a dent there, maybe a bit of inking. That's 9's deserved. Oh, we got an 8. Oh, the corner's bent. I don't know if you see that. You see that right here at the bottom. Let me try and keep the focus. Ooh, you see that? Ooh. See how my corner's bending there? That's an 8. But, you know, if this was a rare card, I would still submit it with a bend like that. And even a bend like that, you might be able to press that out. Just put it in a book. Over time, this might be able to look a little bit better, but... You remember dents and bends? What am I saying? Don't equal PSA 6. This is a great one. Arceus Blue. I don't really know anything about this Pokemon. You can go into every form, I guess. Oh, Arceus Red. Another 10, and we got a 9 on this Magikarp. Done by a reader. Great artwork. Still a great card to get in a 9. Beautiful foil. Oh, not sure what it could have been. This back is so clean. Look at that. Probably centering. You can't really see from the front, but you see on the back here, it's so thick on this right hand side, and on this left hand side it's quite thin. But it's more than likely some scratches on this surface that are just eye bending. They just blend my eyes when I look at this. I don't even know what that means, but thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. See you next time.